So the growth of Amazon's private label brands is definitely affecting the marketplace environment for third-party sellers. And what we've seen is that it's created more competition. And Amazon has rolled out different placements for themselves that are not available to other sellers. Um, and it surfaces a trust issue. So, i.e., Amazon owns my data, they own the customer data, and they can simply create a competitive offering and give it preferential treatment with premium placement that I don't have access to, right? So it can create an unfair competitive advantage. And we've seen it. Although I would say that this topic is quieted down. I would say recently, as it was noisier over the last couple of years, there was more brands and I think more conversation around the various placements they were giving themselves. And I think there's some antitrust and trade things that are happening that are forcing them to soften a bit. But it's hard to compete. And we saw it with a client where we were competing with an Amazon. Now, this was a co-brand, right? This wasn't even Amazon private label, but it was a co-brand they did with Carter's. Um, and they created placements that we didn't have access to. And it was really hard to compete. And so the strategies you can deploy, I think, are, are regardless of what Amazon is doing, right product, right price, right place, good PDPs. Like you've got to do all the basic things to win and work around what Amazon is doing because you can't control them. There's just not a way to control them. So all you can do is react and focus on the things that you can control, which is running a good and healthy business. And Amazon, things come and go with them. So you might see them in a slot or in a location or doing something today, and that could totally change tomorrow. So you focus on what you can control, run a good, positive, productive business, and you can win long term.